Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter 5000 at checkout. That's harrys.com, code 5000. Enjoy!
When my belly starts a-rumbling and I'm jonesing for a treat, I close my eyes for a big surprise, the tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch. That's right, guys and gals, it is your boy Kev, and there's no joke with that. I just really like that song. The tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch, that Burger King commercial starring Darius Rucker. Don't you dare call him Hootie. All right? Anyways, this is just a heads up, a little disclaimer to let you know that we are a comedy and crime podcast. So even though we do cover many serious cases and true events, we do like to throw in some inappropriate jokes and dark humor every now and then. So this is your warning. Yeah, it's been a long week. I hope everyone's doing well. And make sure you guys and gals are getting your sleep. That's very important. Anyways, thank y'all for listening. Be good, stay safe, and laugh at the dark stuff. Hashtag Wildman, baby.
Went to the pond, tried to catch a grouper fish. Caught a genie lamp, good news I made a wish. Next time I go to fish, I catch a grouper fish. Threw the lamp back, I don't want the last to wish. Slap your pussy girl, but not too hard. Slap your pussy girl just to make it fart. Slap your pussy girl, but don't make it hurt.
All right, fellas, like we practiced.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Come on down. Come on down. Hanging with the brothers tonight, yeah. Come on down to the brothers Commonplace tonight.
Alrighty, welcome everyone to the Brothers Commonplace, a comedy and crime podcast where we cover monsters, murders, mysteries, and more. And before we get into today's fart and racist joke-filled episode, not because of us, for once, but because of what we're going to be talking about, I want y'all to meet my favorite little cable guys.
Hell yeah. What's going on, guys? This is Tim. I actually wanted to tell you guys about kind of like a tragedy that happened to me when I was a kid. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I was actually attacked by a shark.
Oh, shit.
It, he ate both of my hands off. And the fucked up thing is that's not even really the tragedy, because I was able to get a hand transplant, so I have hands now. It was fine, but it was the ridicule that I had to endure from my own parents. They just make fun of me about it. They just point at me and laugh and call me Scarlet No Hands Son.
Oh, hell yes, they did.
So that's just a little bit about me.
It was the mockery that was worse than not having hands.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, guys? This is Spence. I was just going to share a little bit about the new album we have coming out.
Oh, hell yeah.
The Brothers Commonplace Greatest Hits. And I got to admit, our secret is we didn't do all of the music for all of this. It's one of these albums where every song is featuring some famous person that isn't us.
Yeah.
So I was just going to share a couple of the tracks here that you can check out if you get our new album.
Oh, hell yes.
The first one's a little deletable. I'm kind of ashamed of it. It's you can listen to the sweet sound of "I'm Never Gonna Dance Again" the way I danced with Toof, as sung by Tanya Harding.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, I like that.
If you don't like that, you could check out "Can't You See What That Woman's Been Doing to Me," as sung by Johnny Depp.
Oh, fucking Amber Heard. Oh shit.
We've got "Leaving on a Jet Plane" as sung by JFK Jr.
Oh my God.
Come on.
We've got Bad Company as recorded in the ExxonMobil boardroom.
Fuck yeah.
And
Dude.
lastly, we've got Can't Get No Satisfaction, Can't Get No Girly Action, as sung by Andrew Carnell.
Oh, yes.
no.
He's the most famous one out of all of us.
Fuck yes.
Dude, I
Pretty
love
much,
that,
yeah.
man.
Hey, everybody. This is Toof. And Toof is my first name. My last name got changed recently because I was married. And
Oh, yeah?
Tim wondered where his hands went after the shark attack.
Yeah. I was always wondering that.
I married them,
Oh, fuck yeah.
but I'm the girl in the relationship, so I guess my husband, you can call him Mr. Hands.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And it is your boy Kev, aka the Dirty Dog, and I gotta admit I'm kind of in a weird funk today. Things are just off. I'm not really feeling that great. I watched a documentary about the Native Americans and just how we, the white man, we took everything from them. We took their land, their women, and last we took all their homes. And now all the surviving Indians are suffering from TPSD. So
Nice.
We took it. We're not giving it back.
It's true.
yeah.
We took their peyote, we took their
I'm glad that you did that joke so people are ready for all the ones to come.
Oh yeah. We'll just right off the bat let you know that we're going to be talking mostly about the movie Delta Farce. I do have it playing right now in the background, and Toof is recording from inside my my sound studio. So
It's a closet. I'm in a closet. He put me in a closet.
But will Toof come out of the closet?
Mm-mm.
I've been waiting a while for it.
Mm-mm.
when he tries to get out though, I just have my dad run in with the machine gun and pretend he's Elian Gonzalez.
Hey, Kev,
Oh,
I had
yeah.
a question about the documentary.
Yeah.
Were those Red Dot Indians or Tomahawk Indians?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, dude.
That's
Well,
foreshadowing.
Yeah. Before you guys start leaving us negative reviews, there's a reason. That is definitely a line in this movie.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of reviews, I don't look at any of them anymore, and since then I've just been a happier person. But
Yeah.
since I do sometimes get an email update from Chartable, I never open it, but I did the other day, and I could only see 2 reviews, like the last 2, and one was a 5-star, so I'm like, hell yeah. Mostly people either listen and they love the show or they absolutely hate it, and that's, like, I completely understand. You either love it or you hate it. One person gave us a 2-star, which is like, you don't fully hate it, like there's
Yeah,
something
come
a
on.
little bit about it that you kind of like, and I need to know what it is. Like,
Well, just ask your dad. He'll probably tell you. He's like, wait, Kev, there's a number fucking less than 2?
the fuck? So before we jump into this episode talking about the movie Delta Farce, anything you guys want to mention?
I want to talk about Kevin's funk that he's in.
Yeah, let's go ahead, man.
Why are you wearing a white wife beater?
Why do you keep saying I'm wearing a white wife beater? I'm wearing a black hoodie.
Fine, I'll call it a tank top, but you got to admit you're wearing it.
You're you're not even wearing a shirt. You're shirtless in the sound booth, man.
Because you said it's hot in here.
It is actually hot in there. Are you all right in there, too? Wait a sec. You took your shirt off as soon as you came in my room before we even mentioned you going in there.
I needed a microphone stand.
Fuck yeah.
How does you needing a microphone stand mean you got to take your shirt off?
Well, it's better than me taking my pants off.
No, it's not,
I
Jeremiah.
was saying, I
No,
disagree
it's
with
not.
that.
So if Kevin's in a funk, does that make this the summer of funk?
Instead of the summer of punk.
So, real quick, if you haven't seen the movie Delta Farce, that's okay. You should still be able to enjoy this episode. I'll be honest, I picked the movie because I was like, there's no way this movie's good. It's got to be one of the worst movies ever made. My parents bought it when it came out, and they loved it.
Oh,
So,
fuck yeah.
I just was like, okay, it's Larry the Cable Guy, Bill Engvall, and the new guy. Like, there's no way
Fucking
it's good.
DJ Qualls.
And so before any of us watched it, I wanted everyone to write down, like, either scenes or jokes that they guaranteed would probably be in this movie. Like, you can guess. Like, it has Larry the Cable Guy, so you're probably going to guess that Get Her Done's going to be in there somewhere. So I just wanted to hear what everyone's thoughts were, like what jokes you guys thought would be in there.
Wait, you wanted us to do a fart count as well, too, right?
So how many fart jokes did you guys think would be in there?
I came up with an even 50.
50. Okay, what about you guys?
I was thinking like like 10, which surprisingly there wasn't as many as I thought there was going to be.
Yeah. What about you, Spence?
I really went into this movie having no idea what to expect.
Yeah.
Other than what Wikipedia warned me about, which was that there would be a lot of gay jokes.
Yes, there are.
They're not even jokes, though.
No.
Like, it's taken it pretty far.
Yeah, dude. Like, so my guess, I thought there would be 4 fart jokes. Like, we're just straight up fart jokes. And then I thought that there was going to be 3 times where there's a hit in the nuts scene or someone gets hit in the nuts. I thought there'd be 3 of those. Yeah, the fart counter, which I'm pretty sure there's only one actual fart.
Yeah, I think there's only one fart, but there's a couple like mentions of farts.
Yeah, there is. There are like 3 or so poop jokes or someone on a toilet. They do say the word retard 4 times, which I was happy about.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Because you like to be represented in movies, right?
Me and
One
Kevin,
for
the
each of
Mapleton
us.
people.
I mean, I was already being represented since Larry the Cable Guy's in it, so I was fine.
Yeah, dude. And all of our black listeners are being represented since Lisa Lampanelli's in it.
Where is
that?
she at?
Dude, I had to look it up because I didn't know. It's Bill Engvall's wife is Lisa Lampanelli.
Did they ever show her, or is it just
I
her
don't
talking
know.
on the phone?
They did in the very beginning when they were sitting at the trailer park at the lawn chairs by the pool thing when the kids ran by.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing her.
When Toof and Tim and I were watching this movie, we decided that each of us 3 would be one of the 3 main characters.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Who am I then?
Well, it was just the 3 of us that were there. So I guess you're the Sarge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
God
actually.
damn it.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I will say though, he fucking commits in this
Oh, yeah.
movie.
Oh, absolutely.
We were saying the worst one to be is Bill.
No one wants to be Bill.
Yeah, nobody wants to be Bill.
I'll just leave it up to everyone to guess which one I was.
Yeah.
Dude, I was actually upset by how much I did not like DJ Qualls. He's the worst guy in this movie.
Yeah, he's
The
pretty
new
dumb.
guy.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
he's-
man. I think it's Bill Engvall.
But dude,
Billy
Keith,
Paul is probably my least favorite. Yeah.
So Keith David, the black dude from The Thing, and I mean he's in a bunch of shit, but that's what I know him from.
Mhm.
He plays Sergeant Kilgore, and he fully commits. He's fucking he's actually awesome in this movie.
Well, until he becomes, everyone's fuck puppet.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
know what
So
the
so
fuck.
before we get any further,
Yeah.
I do want to throw out this idea. The McElroy brothers, every year on Thanksgiving, they watch Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, and they have a podcast. They call it Till Death Do Us Blart, and they've been
Fuck
doing it the
yeah.
last 5 years.
Hell yeah.
And I kind of want to do this every year.
Watch
with Delta Farce.
Delta Farce.
Delta Farce.
Oh my god.
It's like maybe it'll be like Inception, dude. We'll
Like
fucking notice
Valentine's Day
shit.
Delta Farce.
Yes. So what were the scenes or jokes you guys guessed would be in there? We'll just go around. We'll start with we'll go like Spence, Tim, Toof, and me.
Sounds good.
Again, I went in with like no expectations because thankfully I've had very little Larry the Cable Guy exposure in
Yeah.
my lifetime.
That's like one of the best things you could ever say about yourself too.
Yeah. It's kind of like I haven't smoked very many cigarettes. I also haven't watched very many Larry the Cable Guy movies.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt because I have it going in the background, and there's a part where they look around, and Larry the Cable Guy just looks straight into the camera like 5 times real quick.
Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, I definitely expected to get her done. I cracked a joke because I didn't know that they were going to end up in Mexico. I don't know if I should be saying this part yet.
Yeah, spoiler
But-
alert. They think
Yeah,
they're
but-
in Iraq, but they're in Mexico.
I did crack a joke to Toof about like what the names of all the people were going to be. And I was like, Danny Trejo's name is going to be Carlos. And it fucking was.
Dude,
Like,
that, okay.
like we just knew.
So another spoiler, that joke, so it didn't get a full laugh. Like I laughed twice in this movie. I think actually that was the second laugh. The first laugh I'll mention a little bit later, but
Yeah.
the second laugh I think is when what's his name? Machete?
Danny Trejo.
Yeah, Danny Trejo. He plays a guy named Carlos Santana. Obviously that
Yeah.
joke's gonna be in here, but every time they mention his name, they play a Santana riff. And it was funny. It was great the first time. They do
Yeah.
that maybe 10 more times.
Yeah, like you don't need to keep doing it.
Yeah, or the Mexican chick that's the like the damsel in distress. Her name is Maria Garcia.
Yeah, dude. Like, come on.
So alrighty,
That's really like saying like a guy in America's name is John Smith.
I know, dude.
I thought the Larry the Cable Guy, you didn't bring your truck with you, did you? I'm glad we didn't put money on it, because I would have bet money that line would have been in here. You didn't bring your army truck with you, did you?
Which I think in the Blue Collar Comedy, that was Jeff Foxworthy that said that.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, I think it was either Jeff Foxworthy or Billy Engvall. So maybe that's why it wasn't.
Oh
in
my
there.
God.
Along those lines, I did predict actually that he would say something like "toe mater"
Yeah.
at one point or another.
And I don't know how he didn't.
There are some that I didn't predict that I was like, wow, I'm so fucking dumb. Like, how did I not predict that there would be a NASCAR number on the side of a car? Like that they did themselves. Like that should have been the first thing. I was like, okay, someone's gonna put the number 3 or number 8 on the side of their car. And don't they do it like twice, or do they do it just once?
I think they do it twice.
I saw when the movie came out, and I was like, okay, that's still when racism was pretty strong back then. I thought when he was talking to the Sarge at the very beginning, he'd be like, that's real funny that you're the one giving me the commands, when just about 40 years ago, my daddy was giving you commands.
Yeah, dude. There's so much racist shit in here. I thought I would laugh way more at all the racist shit. As bad as it sounds,
Dude, it's not
I
even
can't help
funny.
it. Like, I find stuff like that funny,
Yeah.
and it's just not funny in this.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't even good racism.
Yeah, they didn't do it in a funny way. Like, I mean, Spence already mentioned the Indian joke. There's the part where they keep calling the one dude Saddam or Ahmed.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
like it's just not funny.
So I mentioned this on one of the other podcasts we were doing, but I'll mention it again. For my scenes and jokes I thought would be in this movie, I was like, okay, I guarantee someone will fart into a lighter and use that as a weapon. That never happened.
It should have.
I can't believe that never happened. I guarantee that somebody would drink a cup of chew spit on accident. That almost happened. Wait,
It's
no, it
close
does
enough.
happen.
Close enough to call it. Yeah,
because
that's
he eats it. So yeah, it happened.
Somebody accidentally puts on a helmet that was either pissed or shit in. I'm surprised that didn't happen.
Yep.
Then I definitely went out on a limb for this one. Somebody shits their pants, and soon after, another person is stuck in quicksand, and he must be pulled out using the shit pants. I was like, I went out on a limb, but I'm still surprised. Now, Jeff Foxworthy, if not in the movie, will be referenced, which he wasn't. He was not in the movie, and he wasn't referenced. However, after doing some research, he was supposed to star in this movie as well, but he had to drop out because of his scheduling conflicts with Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he was supposed to be in
So
this.
the answer is yes. Then he is smarter than a fifth grader.
I guess that there's a scene where they're all in a tank and somebody farts and they're trapped inside. That almost happens, but it's a Jeep.
Yeah.
And I will say, I watched that scene 3 times in a row, and I fucking laugh every time. Because
wait, which scene was that?
Just said the fart.
where Bill Engvall and the new guy are in the back of the Jeep, and they go back there to sleep, and they rip a fart, and then the new guy just goes, "Who farted?" But the way he says it is so fucking funny, dude.
His accent's so dumb.
I went back and watched it so many times. I was like, this isn't funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. Let me watch it again. And every time I fucking lose it. Who farted? Who farted?
Dude, when they're right at the that scene where they were sleeping in the back of the truck, when Larry the Cable Guy opens the door and Bill Engvall and DJ Qualls are cuddling, and he's like, "Don't ask, don't tell."
Yeah, what the fuck does that even mean? Did
Yeah.
they fuck?
Oh, God.
What in the name of Siegfried and Roy are you fellers doing?
Don't ask. Don't tell.
There's so much men fucking in this movie, and
Yeah.
because that's not even a joke. Like, what are we supposed to think of
Yeah,
that?
I don't
Like,
know.
those guys fucked? Okay, like that's not funny.
I also was guessing that somebody would create a diversion by farting in a way that mimics a vulture or a large bird, but unfortunately that didn't happen either.
I think you probably just bought the DVD and you're watching all the deleted scenes.
Dude, I thought "get her done" would be said at least twice.
It said once. I
Only
think, right?
said once.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Let's get her done.
Operation Duck in Hell! Here we go! Get him!
There was no "here's your sign." I thought there might have been one of those because
Yeah.
that's billing balls.
Yeah, I thought he wouldn't say it, but I thought he would hand somebody a sign, and that would be like
"Here's your
their
sign."
joke.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh shit! I forgot these two openers I was gonna use, or in the beginning. Kevin is making us watch this movie, so in turn he pretty much raped us, or as I like to call it, farced entry.
Oh God.
Nice.
And then these guys are part of the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. But this movie is so funny, I like to call it the Yellow Underwear Pissed My Pants so hard I laughed tour. Can you sense the sarcasm?
No, dude.
Yeah.
I do want to read a couple things. On IMDb, it got a 3.6 out of 10.
Dude, that's too much.
Rotten Tomatoes, it got a 5%.
That's too much.
Metacritic, 17%. And now my favorite, this is so fucking good. Walmart, 4.6 out of 5.
Dude, how many times did they let your dad vote?
Dude, this really is. If someone was like, what's like the demographic for people that are going to like this movie? The answer
Walmart.
is Walmart, dude.
Yeah, it's legit Walmart.
I wonder what the lowest rated Walmart reviewed movie is.
The lowest rated?
Yeah, it's like the Hillary Clinton documentary.
Yeah, probably.
So I don't know what the budget was. I want to say, I can't remember. I think it was $5 million.
I couldn't find it.
I think it's $5 million, but I'm not 100% positive. Domestic box office, it made $8 million. Well, 8.1, and then worldwide 8.7. So the international is like 600,000.
Yeah.
But fucking DVD sales, 24 million.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This
But
is
that's
a
Walmart
fucking-
again, though, dude.
This
That's
is a
Walmart again.
huge hit. Oh, Spence just posted something. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
If
That
you saw that in the bargain bin,
dude, you could like literally be like, "Hey, buy this movie and this one comes with it for free," and I'm like, "I don't want the free one. Like, just don't give it to me."
Yeah, dude. They're like, well, if you buy it, we'll donate money to UNICEF.
I'm like, nope.
Nope.
We'll actually save this kid that's dying. No, that's fine. Let him die.
So there's something I want to point out that when we first started watching. So in the very beginning, Larry the Cable Guy works in a restaurant, and his girlfriend comes in to tell him that she's pregnant.
Oh
So
my
he
God.
immediately, in front of everyone in the restaurant, asks her for her hand in marriage.
Yeah.
He says this through the microphone that like broadcasts to the whole restaurant. And Tim pointed this out. She literally leans in to the microphone to say it's not his baby to the
Yeah.
whole restaurant.
Like, why say it into the fucking mic?
Dude,
She was trying to get him to listen the whole scene, but still, like, you don't have to say that into the mic. You could have fucking waited.
dude, 3 minutes in, and there's a fat joke. He fat shames the lady.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, about the sound.
all right, so before we start getting into stuff, before we start getting into this, I'm just gonna read the summary of it. 3 buddies, Larry the Cable Guy, Bill Engvall, DJ Qualls, set out on a relaxing weekend of drinking and target practice when a sergeant mistakes them for Army reservists. The 3 men are deployed to Iraq, but a premature ejection lands them in Mexico. Believing they are in the Middle East, the bogus soldiers save a village and become local heroes until a karaoke-loving warlord decides to strike back. So that is this movie.
They
Yeah.
had to put karaoke loving. They couldn't just put it as Mexican warlord.
I will say that I do enjoy that karaoke scene.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
and Danny Trejo really isn't a Mexican. He's the Mexican.
It's true.
Like, I will say he's good in it. And then Keith David is he really 100% commits. So I do give him props for that. So yeah, so like they were mentioning, a minute and 45 seconds in, there's this big speech from soldiers. He's making a big speech about heroes and stuff. And then it cuts to Larry the Cable Guy who's working in a restaurant. And he turns around with a plate of sandwiches and very happily goes, "Did somebody say hero?" To which a lady then finds a long hair in the food and complains. And then he smiles and says this joke, "Don't worry, I'm using a new conditioner."
I'm often asked what makes a hero. Courage, selflessness, sacrifice.
Somebody say hero?
And how the fuck would that be his hair? It's long as fuck.
He's fucking head shaved. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just, that's the, like, I assume when you write the movie, you start at the beginning. They sat down to write this movie, and they began with that.
Yeah, that's the humor you're getting ready for.
It was beautiful.
I do still have...
I don't see the problem.
I still have the fucking movie going in the background, dude.
Oh, my God.
3 minutes and 19 seconds in, there's a fucking record scratch sound effect. So not just for trailers anymore. They fucking put one in the movie 3 minutes in. And that is when, like Tim mentioned, his girlfriend is pregnant, and then he proposes, and he's so excited that he says that there's a free salad bar.
Hey, everybody, folks. My name's Larry, and I'm your server. And this precious little lady right here is my girlfriend, Karen. And I'm happy to say she's having my baby. So on this special occasion, just for today, the salad bar will be free for an hour with all the fixings you can handle. But hold on, before y'all get up there to get your bacon bits and your chickpeas, there's one more thing I need to do.
No, Larry, please.
Oh, honey, I want to say this in front of God and everybody.
Larry, please, Larry.
Karen, I love you with all my heart. And you would make me the happiest man in the world if you'd be my wife. Don't say it in here. I want the whole world to share in this special moment.
It's not your baby.
I don't understand.
It means she's got a bun in her oven that ain't your recipe. Now, is the salad bar still free, though?
Why would you care? Doesn't look like you've had a salad in your whole life.
Which, talking about this movie is like really, I love, like when we're just talking about the movie, it makes me want to watch it. Like I really enjoy it, you know? Like it's funny to talk about, but when you're watching it sucks.
You're like, fuck this. I hate when the fat chick's like, there's a bun in the oven and it's not your recipe. Like that's just not, like why even, that's not a good joke. It's dumb.
It's not funny.
What did she say?
She said there's a bun in the oven.
I know, after that.
Oh, she says the salad bar is still free.
And then he goes, what? You look like you've never had a salad bar in your life, he says.
Yeah.
And giving the impression that the whole scene's purpose was to lead to that punchline.
Yeah.
Was to fat shame a woman who's just as big as him.
Yeah, probably the same fucking size. I mean, he's probably bigger.
That's like if I go to Asia and just make fun of their small dicks.
Hey, I guess in both scenes you're not wrong.
So he immediately fat shames some woman asking if the salad bar is free. And did you guys notice that there's just random people dressed up as Indians?
No, I did not notice that.
Oh my god.
Like in the restaurant.
The kids beating the mailmen are dressed like Indians.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And there's like someone in the restaurant dressed as an Indian too, I think. It doesn't make any sense.
Why were they beating the mailman?
I don't know, dude.
Like, and he's like, "Oh, those are my good golf clubs." Like, that's the joke? Like, I don't get it.
Why is it so much fun to talk about this movie?
Like, kids don't just beat mailmen. Like, it's not like we could watch that, like, man, fuck, you know, if I had a nickel every time that happened.
Remember back when we were kids and we used to beat mailmen with golf clubs? Those were the good old days.
While our dad sat in this fucking little kid pool drinking a beer.
I will say I did laugh. It's not even funny. But just in one scene where Larry the Cable Guy is just wearing a Bass Pro Shop hat. I don't know why that makes me laugh. It's like, dude, I guarantee you own 100 of those fucking hats.
Oh,
in the beginning of the movie, Larry the Cable Guy goes through 3 different hats in less than like 2 minutes.
Yeah, and none of them's a MAGA hat.
I kind of lost track, but he was really just cycling through them.
So about 6 minutes into the movie is when I almost laughed because DJ, a.k.a. the new guy Qualls, they mention him being a security guard and
that's already funny.
And how he would expose himself to the waitresses at Denny's while holding a samurai sword.
He just scoots it out of the way.
Like that part's kind of funny because he's sitting there watching wrestling with his dumbass mustache, and then he scoots that fucking samurai sword away. So that was almost funny.
What's creepy is we were talking about Rey Mysterio right before we watched this movie.
Yeah.
And that was the wrestling scene. It was Rey Mysterio versus somebody.
It was Rey Mysterio against Kurt Angle and Randy Orton. But, like, who would ever be, like, robbing something or loitering or whatever and be afraid if they saw DJ Qualls coming up as a security guard?
For real,
Like-
what's he gonna do?
Yeah,
Also-
it's fucking DJ Qualls.
Dude, also something interesting. He's watching Rey Mysterio, and then it kind of foreshadows later on what DJ Qualls becomes.
Yeah,
Oh, that's kind of true. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
Damn.
7 minutes
Shyamalan
in,
twist.
we have some very good news. For those that are thinking about turning the movie off, stay. Because 7 minutes in, Larry the Cable Guy will call Bill Engvall and DJ Qualls 2 retards. So that's a good highlight for me.
And then, isn't it a little bit later they use the politically correct term, mongoloids?
So I
Yeah.
immediately got excited when he calls them retards because it's like, okay, that's just setting the tone. And then they immediately hit you with some complete bullshit 2 minutes later when Larry the Cable Guy brings home leftovers from Hooters. Like, there's no fucking way he has any leftover food that he didn't eat from Hooters. That's bullshit.
Yeah. Unless he bought it to take out. Like, he bought it to go.
Tim, I've got something for you. What is the upcoming WrestleMania? Is it 36, 37?
36.
36?
Hmm.
All right, Tim, close your eyes.
All right, close.
It's WrestleMania 36.
Yeah.
The lights go off, the entire arena is dark, and you just
Yep.
hear Alpha, Tango, Bravo, and then you see Roman Reigns come out, Charlie, and then you see Seth Rollins come out,
Yeah.
and as it's saying it, Alpha, Tango, Bravo, Delta, and then you see Larry the Cable Guy come out. He's the third member of the Shield.
Dude, I would actually be okay with it. I'd
It's
be like,
like-
all right, this is fine.
It's like the Kurt Angle one where he clearly doesn't belong, but he has
Yeah.
the Shield stuff on anyway.
Dude, I would laugh pretty fucking hard.
Hey, maybe you guys can help me with this because I don't remember. Like 12 minutes in, I put they accidentally fire a rocket launcher. I remember
Yeah,
that
they
part.
do. Yeah, it happens.
But then I put 13 minutes in, a turd joke, Guinness Book.
Oh, Larry the
Yeah.
Cable Guy walking? I was like, that one was for the...
Yeah, he says like that one's like for the Guinness or something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
He like just walks out of the bathroom and says it.
Also, that rocket launcher scene, so...
Don't tell me you thought it was funny.
No. They shot a rocket launcher off in, what is that called, basic training?
Yeah, and probably killed somebody.
It fires over a wall.
yeah.
It fires over a wall into like maybe a parking lot or something and blows up. And they
Yeah, like
don't
somebody-
get kicked out.
Yeah, somebody died. Yeah, no, he's like, oh, I'm taking you guys on all these missions. Is what the sergeant says. Like, why? They fucking probably just killed somebody. Like, why would you take these people who already fucked up and like fucking blew shit up? Like, yeah, let's do all these hard missions so you can kill more innocent people.
What is it called? Like court-martialed or something when like you reprieve someone? Or AWOL? Not AWOL.
Bergdahl?
There's like dishonorably discharged. Or
Yeah,
something
why
like
weren't
that.
they just that? They literally set
Yeah.
off a rocket launcher.
Yeah,
And I
because
will,
they were fighting over it.
I will say every time this movie pisses me off with something, it always throws something out there, just a little nugget that I want so badly. Like 13 minutes in is when he makes the turd joke. And then also 13 minutes in, Larry the Cable Guy immediately refers to Iraqis as carpet flyers.
Yep.
So
You thought they pulled you
Yeah.
out, but they bring you right back in.
If we could honestly say though that every time they bring you back in, it was never from Bill Engvall.
Yeah.
Like he never once did anything where I was like, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine with watching this.
Dude, Bill Engvall could have been replaced by like that sock monkey that we all had back in the day, and it would have had a better performance.
did you guys notice the shitty CGI planes?
No, actually, I didn't.
Wait, like the
No.
helicopters at the very end?
No, when they're at the beginning, when they're first in their gear and they're getting ready to fly out, there's some planes in the hangar that are just shitty CGI.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
honestly, I was too focused on Larry the Cable Guy, and that's something I don't want to admit.
Well, you just admitted it. It was not far after the rocket launcher scene that the new guy, also known as myself, says when they think they're in Iraq, he's like, "We have to figure out if they're shitites or turds."
Yeah, dude, I wrote that down.
Oh,
That's
man.
so fucking so bad. It's so bad, dude. What about before they fly off? For some reason, he just starts singing like "Glory, Glory, Hallelujah," and then they
Yeah.
just all join in.
Yeah, why? Yeah, I remember watching it and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what's the point of this?
The thing that sucks about this movie, not the thing, but one thing that sucks,
Yeah.
is like the first half of the movie is at least watchable and entertaining. You're probably not going to laugh at all, and you're going to think about turning it off.
Yeah.
But there's a turning point where this movie just gets so fucking bad. Even by Delta Farce standards, it becomes fucking
Are there
garbage.
Delta Farce standards?
No.
The tiniest little bit.
Yeah.
So good news, 17 minutes in, they get into the Jeep, close the door, and that's when they fart. And I admit, I chuckled at it, went back again, and laughed even harder. It cracks me up every time. I don't know why it's so funny, because I don't laugh at fake farts, but it's just the way he yells, "Who farted?" It's so fucking funny.
Speaking of farts, I've already let off a couple in here, and
Oh, that's going to be fun.
it's a regrettable city for sure.
Oh,
I bet.
yeah. 18 minutes in, we have the storm scene, which is fucking wild, where they just dump the Jeep out of the back of the plane, and the black sergeant gets his foot caught in it, and then they're just all yanked out of the fucking plane, and none of them wake up. They, like, sleep through all of this until morning.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
No, that there's a theory because DJ Qualls is already balls deep in billing law, so there's no reason for him to want that to stop.
I mean,
and
that's
Larry the
true.
Cable Guy's just a fat piece of shit, so he's knocked out.
He probably had sleep apnea and was about to die or something.
Actually, wait. If it's Larry the Cable Guy, he's probably like, "Man, my belly hurts. I got sleep crapnea."
You and me both, man. You and me both.
Hey, just for a second, I'm gonna open this door just to get some air in here.
I'll do it. Just letting all those farts out on Kev.
I need to.
It's like when the souls start getting out in the Scooby-Doo movie.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Just all the tubes for
Dude,
it.
it's such a different smell out here. It smells like Asian food and brownies.
Huge surprise.
I will say, though, whenever the sergeant is just fucking dead out there, that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know right away he's not actually dead, but just, I don't know, it's kind of funny, I guess.
He falls for the consuming something disgusting that they left behind joke twice.
Yes, dude, it's so stupid. He drinks piss out of a canteen and then later eats like a MRE that was like, it wasn't like spaghetti, but they spit chew in it.
Yeah, it was spaghetti and meatballs.
One thing that I was kind of upset with myself for not expecting was that one of the vehicles would have a bumper sticker that says gas, grass, or ass, no one rides for free. Surprised that I didn't see that coming.
Wait, didn't they slap a bumper sticker on that said that?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
23 minutes in, we get our first and only get her done. I almost laugh. Air came out of my nose, only because I was waiting for it and I knew it was coming, but it still somehow surprised me. It just makes me think of our old principal. He would always say get her done, like all the fucking time. And then during our graduation, he gave us this big speech, and we're like, okay, man, if he says get her done, I'm fucking getting up and leaving. And so we're just waiting. And then he's like, so I have a list of sayings I like to live my life by. And we're fucking freaking out. Like, oh my God, he's going to say it. He says like 30 of the dumbest things ever and not once mentions get her done.
Fuck yeah.
It's like, dude, you fucking say that every day, all the time. So here's where we have our prestige level of twists. This fucking twist, they think that they were dropped off in Iraq. But turns out, where they really dropped off at?
Fucking Mexico
City.
I wish Andrew would have been here just for that part.
Oh, yeah.
Celebrate the big 2020 with T-Mobile. Switch now and get 2 lines for just $90 and 2 new iPhone 11s on us. So you can take a portrait built for 2 with the ultra-wide camera.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, cute.
Hurry in to T-Mobile and get 2 lines for $90 and 2 iPhone 11s on us with qualifying trade-ins.
Via 24 credits for well-qualified buyers with autopay, plus taxes and fees. If you cancel before receiving 24 credits, you may owe up to the full value of your device of $699.99. Contact us. Qualifying port-ins and finance agreements required.
And it only takes 2 minutes of them of being in Iraq where they crack another racist joke. They find a painting of a Mexican dude's face on the building, to which Larry the Cable Guy points out that it is Saddam Hussein, even though it's clearly not. And then he follows up with, you know, he sort of looks like that guy that works the register at Circle K, and also that his name is Rugburn. Which is funny to talk about.
Yeah.
But then,
it's not even funny in the movie. It's just funny to talk about.
And then what do they say, Spence?
Something like he's an Indian, and then, wait, is he a red dot Indian or a tomahawk Indian?
Jesus.
All right, y'all, let's fan out.
I'll secure the perimeter. That Charlie's a real sneaky bastard.
Charlie? You think Everett's mom drank during pregnancy?
Yeah, and I'm guessing she sniffed paint in her, too.
What do we have here?
Damn. You know who that is? That's a Butcher Baghdad, buddy. That's Saddam Hussein.
He's an ugly son of a bitch, isn't he?
Kind of looks like that feller works the register down there at the Circle K. You know Rugburn?
You mean Raji?
Yeah, that little Indian feller. He's a red dot Indian, though, not a tomahawk Indian.
You're crazy. I don't look nothing like him. Only an idiot would think that.
Oh, look, it's Raji from Circle K. You hungry?
And then fucking DJ Qualls turns the corner, looks at the painting, and says, "Oh, look, it's Rogie from Circle K." and then everybody looks at each other and just shares a smile.
Yeah. Like,
because they know
wrong.
because they know that recording this movie, they finally hit their gold.
They're like, we hit the narrow window where you could still make this movie and turn a profit.
Yeah.
I was reading a review where they're like, this movie is for nobody. Because the people that would like it are like the hillbilly redneck type people. It just really insults them the entire time. Soldiers are pretty much just insulted the entire time. Every race except for, every race is just ripped on, especially minorities. But I mean, it just makes white people look awful.
At the end, it dedicates this to the armed forces. I swear to God.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Me and Toof are like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, why is that there?
Like in One Night in Paris, where that dude's getting a blowjob from Paris Hilton, and the beginning says, I think it says dedicated to the lives lost in 9/11.
Oh my God. No.
Yes.
I'm not positive,
Holy
but I
fuck.
think it says that.
Does she go on to just blow as many people that died in 9/11?
Oh my God.
Dude,
I wouldn't be
imagine
that
if
surprised.
Imagine if X-Pac made a sequel and it was like One Night in China, but he tries to like escape the coronavirus.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm down.
It'd have to be One Night in China too, though. So 26 minutes in, one of my guaranteed jokes almost happens when Larry the Cable Guy trades his MRE of spaghetti to Bill for his beef stew, but he says that the spaghetti gives him gas. And so he trades Bill, and then Bill notices that in his MRE bag, there's a big thing of chew because Larry the Cable Guy needed a spit cup. However,
in the fucking desert.
As one review pointed out, Larry the Cable Guy is never chewing. So
No, but he must have had chew.
Yeah, we know he had
Well,
it.
Kev,
Because he's
you have
Larry
to
the Cable Guy.
You have to understand Larry the Cable Guy's not just race, but species. So Larry the Cable Guy is an advanced type of redneck. Hillbilly, redneck, motherfucker. Anyway,
what if Larry the Cable Guy is Eleven's father?
Oh, yes.
Dude.
But he was built in with these gills that just produce spit. So it's not that he was never not chewing, it's that he always is chewing. And he produces
That should be in like the Waterworld Larry the Cable Guy movie.
Yes.
DJ Qualls, for no reason at all, just starts shooting at two Mexican civilians, and he shoots their mule. Like, for no reason at all, just pulls out a machine gun and starts fucking blasting them. To then the Mexican guy replies with, "I think the fat one is retarded."
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
When he said that, DJ was the one talking. Like, why did he think Larry was retarded?
I don't know. And then I put a note here. I paused it, went back to the fart Jeep scene, and it made me laugh again.
You went back to better times.
So, the turds are shit-tites instead of curds, or
Shiites.
Shiites, yeah. And this joke gets used more than once, so if you didn't like it the first time, maybe the second time it'll fucking tickle your funny bone.
It's not going to. Also, when he says, I don't even know if they have a donkey season, that just pisses me off. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I will say, we can't call out this movie 100% because we worked with a guy who is darker skinned, who was, I think he was a Mexican dude. I don't know.
Bolivian.
he was Bolivian, but we would just straight up call him Saeed because of the show Lost.
And we thought we were sneaky, and he didn't know who Saeed was.
He's like, you guys know I know who that is.
Yeah, eventually he's just like, you guys know I know who Saeed is, right? We're like, oh, fuck. Sorry, dude. So, I mean, we're bad people. We suck, too.
Yeah, straight up sorry, dude. That's really all we had.
So this is where we find out that Kilgore is still alive, and they actually buried him out in Mexico City, and he digs himself back up. He goes over to the water canteen to drink it and pour it on his head, but DJ Qualls pissed in this canteen earlier. So that's a pretty good joke.
Yeah. Because out in the desert, you might have to drink your own urine, he explained.
Yeah. And then they leave. Yeah. This movie's... it's getting bad. I'm losing. It's losing me, but it's about to win me back when 33 minutes in, they drive into a Mexican village and just start fucking blasting everything that fucking moves for no reason. Yep. So that was awesome.
Yeah. The sergeant also eats the chew spit, too.
Yeah.
So 30... that is basically your joke.
So 35 minutes in, Kilgore eats the fucking chew bag spaghetti.
Obviously, he would never do in real life.
Yeah, because, I mean, Bill Engvall saw it before he took a bite. So why the fuck didn't the sergeant?
So that means Bill Engvall has a higher intelligence score than Sergeant.
He's much more aware than the combat
why do you still
veteran.
take a bite? Ugh.
He must have rolled a natural 1.
I will say, though, this movie, like the first half of this movie, they throw a lot of jokes at you. They're not always, like 99% of the time, they're not good, but they are fun to go back and talk about. So I do respect
they're still
them
jokes.
for that, because 37 minutes in, which is 2 minutes after the chew bag spaghetti, we get a Cub Scout at Neverland Ranch joke.
Yeah, there we go.
And then the joke following it compares Iraq to Detroit, which is immediately followed up by Larry calling a Mexican guy and then saying, I thought we would have seen more turbans around here. So,
that's all in like a 1 minute scene.
Yeah, all this happens back to back to back. And then we come to Tooth's.
Bill Engvall and Larry talking.
And then we come to Tooth's favorite part of the entire movie.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When DJ Qualls comes out in his homemade snapper ghillie suit.
Beautiful.
And what happens next, Tooth?
Larry the Cable Guy walks in, and he's like, what the hell you doing? Dressed up like a retard Chewbacca.
Tooth, I love the way you say that, dude. Will you just say it a bunch real quick?
You look like retard Chewbacca. Retard Chewbacca.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shit, I thought you were a retard, but you look just a retard Chewbacca. All right.
Oh,
well,
fuck.
That's going on the soundboard.
Oh, yes.
Might as well fess up, Haji. Because I'm going to break you down till I get the truth out of your ass.
I don't know what you want. I'm just a poor Mexican.
Oh, a foreign fighter, huh? Well, that's even worse in my book. I should ship you off to Guantanamo Bay right now.
Do you mean Guantanamo Bay?
Guantanamo, Gorgonzola, they're all hellholes, man.
Hey, Everett, I think we ought to... What the hell are you wearing?
This is my sniper suit. I'm doing some serious psyop shit here, man.
We weren't issued any sniper gear.
I brought it from home.
You look like a retard Chewbacca. How's it going with this guy?
Oh, he's a tough nut to crack, but I'm gonna bust.
Let me handle it. I don't know nothing.
Where are the weapons of mass destruction?
Are you Republican Guard or Al Qaeda?
Are you a turd or a shithead?
Wait a minute. Wait. Weapons of mass destruction? Ay, Dios mío. You guys actually think that you're in...
Hey, what's the fun?
You're not in Iraq, gringo.
Don't you see?
Oh my God!
What? Are we in France?
And then it takes 47 minutes before we get to see fucking an actual joke that made me laugh. Well, I laughed at the fart, but this is the second joke I laugh at, where Larry is asking what the name of the leader of this evil Mexican gang is, and the woman tells him that his name is a name that strikes fear into the hearts of people everywhere, his name being, of course, Carlos Santana. And then a Santana guitar riff is played. So I did laugh at that. I thought that was funny. And also we see Danny Trejo is, of course, Carlos Santana. But then it is immediately spoiled by Jeff Dunham, who enters the scene and is just telling dumb jokes. I fucking hate Jeff Dunham.
Yeah, he's not funny
Did you get the impression that like Jeff Dunham was like their slave and was like being forced to perform comedy like against his will?
Well,
Yeah.
Isn't he just making racist Mexican jokes and gay jokes?
I mean, yeah.
I don't remember
Why
what
else
he
would
says.
you enslave Jeff Dunham?
Yeah, I don't know what else. What else is he gonna do?
Sodomy? I don't know.
I'm sure that happened.
Dude, what about Jeff
I think
Dunham?
the old
looking
guy's my favorite Jeff Dunham.
I don't like any of it really.
I hate
like
Jeff
I
Dunham.
like old guy.
Yeah. I think I'm trying to remember if he's ever said anything that made me laugh.
No.
I don't think he has, honestly.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
He might have been the first one to do maybe the 50 virgins aren't female, maybe they're guys.
Yeah, he probably was.
That was pretty funny in the day.
Because I think the Ahmed thing's been around for a while.
Yeah, and Jeff Dunham, when he dies, they'll be 51.
Dude, Jeff Dunham's like makeup and like missing teeth or whatever looks just like the costume that the fucking dentist wore in The Hangover. Like same hair, same eye makeup, same everything. Because they're the same guy.
So without further ado, por favor, please welcome the amazing Cannon Rufus!
Thank you. Quite a crowd. What do you think, Rufus?
Lots of Mexicans tonight. Feels like I'm standing in front of the Home Depot.
Be nice, Rufus. How about a joke?
Okay. Do you know why there were only 3,000 Mexicans at the Battle of the Alamo?
No, why?
They only had 4 trucks.
Boo! Boo! That's not funny!
Relax, sweetheart. I did not know this was a gay bar.
He's just kidding. What is your name, sir?
I am Carlos Santana.
Holy shit. The singer?
No, not the singer. I'm the real Carlos Santana. Man of courage, honor, the leader of men. That other guy, he's just a guitar player.
Yeah, well, I think you both suck.
Now, I don't like to work on the weekends. Tonight, it's karaoke! At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. I grew strong, and I learned how to get along.
Now, I will say I did enjoy this scene. It was pretty good, where Danny Trejo is singing At First I Was Afraid.
Yeah.
I almost laughed here. This was actually a pretty good part with Danny Trejo. 57 minutes in. Once again, I don't fully laugh, but air does come out of my nose. When Bill is on the phone with his wife, and then all of a sudden the call cuts out, and he turns around, and Danny Trejo's standing there with the knife, showing that he cut the line, and he says, "I'm sorry, senor. Did I cut you off?" And then they all laugh for like 10 straight seconds.
Yeah.
That part was kind of funny.
Because that's not funny at all.
And then immediately, like right after this, there's another gay joke that's cracked. But then Danny Trejo follows up with saying that's discrimination, and that, quote, he's here and he's queer and he's family.
Yeah.
So,
but like before that was the Sarge pretty much getting raped.
Yeah.
And then riding through the desert in a dress.
Like
yeah,
the Sarge
I forgot
is
about
at,
that.
What's he at, like a gas station or what? Where is he?
Yeah, he's at that gas station with the Mexican dude that they call Saddam.
Yeah, these guys pull up in their car drinking tequila, and I don't know if they speak English because they know that he wants a ride, but I don't know if they just got that from like him trying to I don't know. But
yeah, make sense of it, Tim, please.
Yeah, I can't. And then they talk about like taking him home and doing the usual.
Yeah.
And like they were gonna fuck him. So that means that they were doing that like already. They've done this before.
I don't remember. They're trying to get him drunk, aren't they?
Yeah, because they have tequila, and I think they do get him drunk because he's like passed out at one point, and they put a dress on him, and then like he gets away from him, like kicks their asses, and he still has this dress on, but then like a minute later he doesn't have it on anymore. Like where the fuck did the dress go?
Dude,
Yeah.
because they're trying to torture him, and then the Mexican gang force him to sing "I Got You, Babe" with a gay Mexican dude.
Oh my god, that part, yeah.
That part's actually kind of funny.
It's
Dude,
fucking weird.
I love that when he escapes the Mexican stronghold where they were like raping him or whatever, he kept the dress on.
Yeah. But then like a minute later, they never show how he got like his gear back, but he's just wearing it. Like they're like, oh, we don't need to explain that.
I will say I almost laughed when Larry the Cable Guy was climbing over a wall and he trips and falls into those bales of hay, and then he says, "I'm too fat for this shit." That part was kind of funny, only because like I feel like they were recording and that was not supposed to make it in the movie. Like he just fucking said that.
He just said that, yeah.
Yeah. So the sergeant, the Mexican gang, forces him to sing a duet of "I Got You, Babe" by Sonny and Cher, and he sings that with a gay Mexican dude.
I did enjoy it. I got you, babe.
Yeah, I liked it too. Sugar.
I like in the beginning when he's like, "I'm not singing this shit," and like he's okay. They're making it seem like he's okay with torture until they're like, "We're gonna have this guy fuck you in the ass," and he's like, "I got you, babe."
To break me. The hell is this? They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out until we grow. It's a duet. Well, I don't know if it's all true, 'cause you got me, and baby, I got you. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Muchachos, the Max Challenger is going to take out El Jabalina. I got you to kiss tonight. I got you to hold me tight. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Man, look at the size of that sumbitch. He'd have ripped you with that me loose.
I don't remember why, because I put question mark sugar in the gas tank bit.
Yeah, they say something about he put sugar in the gas tank, and then I think like Billy Wall says "good job" or some shit.
But didn't they have like tiny packets or something though? Like
yeah,
yeah.
I don't fucking remember. Also, do you talk about the dumbass joke that they do like 4 times? It's not even a joke, but it's when Danny Trejo keeps saying you can't kill all of us, and the Cable Guy's like, well, I can kill you.
Yeah,
and they fucking do that so many times, and it doesn't make any sense.
So dumb.
Like then they just leave him alone because he's like, well, then I'll kill you. But like, okay, then the fucking rest of them are gonna kill you.
That's because all of the sort of people that like to watch Larry the Cable Guy movies, are watching other action movies, and they're thinking that every time. Why doesn't he just kill that guy?
Yeah. All right, that makes sense.
So this is pretty much like the Walmart version of the Expendables.
I don't know. This might be the Dollar Tree version of the Expendables.
I will say I almost laughed again when DJ Qualls, he comes out in a wrestling, like a Mexican Lucha Libre inspired wrestling outfit. That's not really funny, but at the end of the match, he wins the match, and then he pulls his mask off, and Danny Trejo points at him and yells, "I know you. You're the retarded guy with the bazooka." That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's good.
And then it's followed up by probably my least favorite part of the entire movie. At some point, DJ Qualls just yells, "Remember the Alamo," and it's absolutely not funny at all.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like, it feels like that was supposed to land so hard, and it's just not funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like when he did he combined like the wedding words and like the Lord's Prayer in the prayer for the sergeant when they thought he was dead.
Oh yeah.
Like he just doesn't know anything.
Yeah, it's just not funny.
That's hilarious, guys.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to laugh here. They should have just had a laugh track so we would know when we're supposed to laugh.
I mean, I'm trying to build my career on that performance. So
I only have a couple more things I mentioned because once we're done with this part, the last half of the movie just sucks. It's not even worth watching. But after the final battle between them and Santana gets punched in like the slowest, shittiest way possible by Larry the Cable Guy. I don't know why that's how it ends. And then, of course, someone gets shot in the ass. Bill gets shot in the ass, so you should have known that was going to happen.
Well, actually, that wasn't the first one. DJ Qualls fired the first shot.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Okay. And also at some point, like, doesn't the army or the military shows up because Bill Engvall's wife just calls the Pentagon because she was worried about him and some. Oh no, you're good. Keep going, dude.
I was saying, I'm not gonna lie, I love that part.
Why?
Like, I liked that he like hates her so much, but he's still like, it's almost like the married with children relationship. Like, they constantly bitch about each other and hate each other, but they truly do love each other.
It's Lisa Lampanelli and Bill Engvall.
So you thought way too much into
Jesus
that.
Christ.
You thought way too much into that.
Love.
But I will say, at least the movie is enjoyable until the point where they actually start to be like, man, we actually need to save this town. We need to take this serious. And once it gets to that point, there's no point to watch the movie anymore.
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't a point to watch the movie anyway, but that definitely takes away any like little bit of a point.
So that was just a quick rundown. Is there any scenes or anything you guys wanted to mention or talk about?
I do have one that we haven't mentioned yet.
What's that?
It's where Larry the Cable Guy walks in and says, "You look like a retard Chewbacca."
I do want to mention something real quick. Delta Farce has 180 reviews on Amazon, giving it a 4 out of 5 stars.
Oh my God.
Thank God all your dad's backup emails came to help me out when I needed them the most.
When he's not playing online poker, he's got something to do, so that's cool.
Dude, 60% of them are 5 stars.
Why?
Because on Amazon, the only people reviewing things are people who bought it.
I'm surprised those people even have internet. Like, I'm surprised they knew how to do it.
That's a good point.
I'm trying to find a good review to read.
Imagine being someone who's like, oh man, I meant to watch that movie. I'm so glad it's available here at this gas station.
Yeah.
At this truck stop gas station.
I'm so glad I found the fucking DVD thrown away in this fucking trash at the gas station.
I'm going to buy this and a portable DVD player just so I can watch this.
Oh, man.
There might be a human being of whom that is a true story.
Well, yeah, just think of like where your life has to be at where you put like a 5-star review and actually like wrote a review in this movie. Like what else are you doing in your life where you did that?
Here I sit in the toilet section in the back of my semi that I drive.
Yeah, you're definitely a trucker, for sure.
This review is by Chef Don, okay?
Okay. I'm not eating any of his food.
This is a 5-star. While Mama enjoyed it, it is primarily a guy-type movie. Plays off of Americans in a foreign land. I've been there and seen that too many times. LOL. 5 stars. What?
Oh, my God. No, you haven't.
Wait a minute. I'm going back to something Spencer said about the truckers watching this in the back of their, like, bed things, and they're double, what do you call that spot in the back of a semi where they, like, live? Is that the living room?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
The bunk bed area of the semi.
I forget what it's called.
How many crab-infested, cum-filled lot lizards have seen this movie? And not just my mom. The answer is millions.
Okay, guys, this is a review by Marsha. Okay, this is a woman that said, I'll make it short and sweet. Highly recommended. Clean, fun movie with no boobs. Get her done. I don't understand all the negative reviews. People nowadays want blood and guts. One person found this helpful. 5 stars.
Nice.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. That's so good.
Like, okay, so she clearly didn't get any of the racist jokes. Like, it's definitely not clean fun at all.
Yeah.
And also, there's male rape.
Yeah,
like,
it's
okay,
horrible.
yeah, we didn't get boobs, but, I mean, we got them, like, men trying to rape each other. I feel like that's just as bad.
Here's a 1-star review. This is by Mark.
Oh, nice.
Fuck
yeah, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
With the title of I Thought It Would Be Light Entertainment. And this is the one I mentioned earlier. I made it about a quarter of the way in and realized this was killing my soul. It wasn't making me laugh, and I felt like I was losing the favorable view of the actors that I held before I began watching. So how bad is it? One of the jokes was Larry didn't want the MRE spaghetti and meat sauce because they gave him bad gas. So he switched with Bill. Bill looks into the MRE and there's tobacco juice. Larry says something like, I had to have a spit cup. Eat around it. Was his character chewing tobacco? No. Were they in a fancy restaurant? No. Were they in a desert where he could spit anywhere he wanted? Yes. Is this about as lazy as a setup for a joke can get? I think so. If you like anyone in the cast, don't watch this movie. It might change your opinion.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm just imagining that's from Mark Armstrong.
Oh my god. I don't think it's changing anyone's opinion in DJ Qualls.
No.
Oh my god, this is horrible. Here's a 1-star review that just says, my son picked it. Should have known. 1 star.
Oh, fuck yeah. Wait, so your dad didn't like the movie. All right.
Yeah, we watched it, guys. We watched
we did.
Delta Farce.
And Kevin wants to make us watch it every year. Like a
I'm
psychopath.
already looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, we had fun, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. Yeah.
I like talking about it.
In the movie, a running on little subplot is DJ Qualls trying to get this cannon to work.
Oh, yeah. He gets his arm stuck.
Yeah, his skinny ass arm. It's like
that makes no fucking sense.
It's like if someone just got their arm stuck in like the rim of a basketball hoop. Like that's really like the size of it. I mean, obviously I'm exaggerating, but his arm couldn't get stuck in there. He has 0% muscle mass.
Yeah, like 0.
But anyway, the running on joke is he never gets it to work. And I mean, he finally does. Or actually, Larry the Cable Guy's the one who shoots it. But I really thought there was going to be a scene where like it flashed back to why he was banned from like a state or something. Like, I'm banned in Florida from using a cannon.
Something
Doesn't
like
he
that.
say that?
Yeah. Like, no, he's not allowed near it or something like that. He's not allowed near a cannon.
I was hoping it would go do a flashback of him fucking a cannon.
Yeah, because it had to have been. It had to have been like that was what happened. Like he fucked it. Larry the Cable Guy Health Inspector also has a 5 on Rotten Tomatoes. I wanted to see if anybody liked that more, but apparently not.
Fuck yeah, dude. Maybe we'll watch that next.
Let's say we should. I mean, I remember not hating it.
Wait a minute. Jingle All the Way 2 got a 3.8 out of 10, which is...
There's some movies that have zeros.
So this has a 3.6. So Jingle All the Way 2 is 0.2 better than Delta Farce.
I mean, I feel like Jingle All the Way 1 is pretty fucking bad.
Tim, let's not go
Sinbad
there,
in
dude.
that movie is fucking infuriating.
He's fucking awesome, man.
He's
Who
fucking
sleeps with
terrible.
everyone at the post office but me? Nothing he says makes any sense, dude.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I love Jingle All the Way.
I fucking hate it so much. I hate it.
Dude, the Big Show's in it.
And what?
Jingle All the Way.
Oh, speaking of, dude, I was going to mention this and I forgot.
Well, the Giant, but whatever.
One of the writers of this movie,
There's more than one.
The main writer, he wrote Delta Farce, then he wrote the screenplay for Bait Shop, which has Bill Engvall. I don't know what it is, but it has Bill Engvall in it. And then also Knucklehead, which is the Big Show movie.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. He wrote that.
Awesome. Oh, dude, I want to look up there's a movie where Bill Engvall plays a serial killer or some shit.
Yeah, isn't that where they just followed him around in real life with the camera?
Yeah. I'm finding that movie. Wasn't it his show that fucking, is it Jennifer Lawrence that like started on his show?
I have no idea. I hate Jennifer Lawrence.
I think she started on his show because they used to have a TV show.
Damn, dude, Big Show looks fucking jacked in Jingle All the Way. Holy shit. Or I guess jacked for Big Show standards. Speaking of jacking,
serial killer.
It's called The Neighbor.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to see it so bad.
Dude, it got a 67 on Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
What? No.
It came out in 2016.
It's out of 6 reviews.
Wait,
so never mind.
He
probably did all those.
Dude, imagine a serial killer, Bill Engvall, showing up to your house, sneaking in and be like, whispering in your ear while you're sleeping, here's your sign.
Here's your sign.
So he's the serial killer? That's him wearing that fucking mask? That paper mask?
I think, yeah. I've never seen it. I just remember. I think I saw a trailer for it or something.
No, that's not him, dude. That can't be him.
I really think it is, dude.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, Kev, keep the picture up. I'm looking out.
Look up the trailer. Look up the trailer, dude. Hang on,
my God.
I'm fucking looking it up.
I'm choosing to believe that's him.
I posted it in the Discord. That's not. That can't be him. That can't be him. That's not. That's not
I'm
him,
pretty sure.
dude.
Hang on, I'm looking up the trailer.
That can't be him.
Fuck. Okay, wait.
The
I just want to make
neighbor.
sure this. Hopefully, this is the right one. Like, they're never gonna fucking know the right one, though.
God damn it! Now I have to watch the trailer.
Lean back a little bit.
I got to take my headphones out so Toof can hear it.
No, it's okay. You're good.
Stop being nosy, man.
What's he doing?
Shooting rabbits.
Was he like a tweaker or something?
No, he's not a tweaker.
Shooting rabbits.
Hey, neighbor.
Dude, he kind of looks like hillbilly Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah. Dude, as soon as they show him.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, who's their neighbor? Fucking younger Kenny Rogers? On a train bound from nowhere.
I just dropped in to see if I can try to rape your wife again.
So, alrighty, boys, are we ready to shut this down?
Yeah, I think so.
I do have a regular case for next week, so.
Now, let's just review the movie again.
Well, what's the case? Are we going to watch that Billy Vaughn Neighbors movie and get a case of the giggles?
Fuck.
Fuck
Do you guys want to do that? Like,
Yeah.
like not next week, but maybe the week after?
Yeah, we should. Like, I kind of want to watch it.
Yo, Spence, you want to do me a favor, brother?
What's that?
You want to hit us with that closing shit?
Check us out on social media. There's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's Twitter, there's Snapchat. The Snapchat is alive and sentient on its own. Like, we have no involvement anymore.
No, not at all. I don't think they even know that we're...
Kev does a little bit. There's a Discord. And there's brotherscommon.place. There's brotherscommonplace@gmail.com. There's Apple Podcasts, which used to be iTunes. Reviews on there are still like the ones that everyone goes to see how good your podcast is. So please leave one there. But it's also is always helpful if you leave one anywhere. So whatever podcast app you use, leave us whatever kind of liking or reviewing or rating you can. We really appreciate it. Someday there'll be a Patreon again, maybe. But there isn't now.
Yeah,
So
we'll get there.
We're just we're free for you to take advantage of.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Tim, anything you want to say, man?
Man, I do like the idea of, if we don't have a topic to go off of to, watch these shitty movies and review them. So
Wait,
if
what
you
do
guys have any...
Oh, so you want to start watching shitty movies then? Since we...
Yeah, we haven't done it yet. I just like the idea because I've been watching. What's the fucking rape one we watched?
Oh, Don't Answer the Phone.
Yeah, Don't Answer the Door.
Hell
Not
yeah.
the one that not Delta Farce. That's also a rape movie. But so yeah, if you guys have any ideas of really shitty movies that we haven't thought of, definitely give us some suggestions.
I just kind of noticed since you mentioned it, Tim, that we've watched the last two movies have had rape scenes in them. So I don't want
And
people
guys that look like Larry the Cable Guy.
So I don't want people to get the wrong idea. So
Yeah.
we're gonna watch a different movie to kind of branch away from that. Boys Don't Cry looks good.
Holy shit! Or any Rob Zombie movie. Literally pick anyone. There's a rape scene.
Special thanks to everyone that's listening to our podcast and rating it and reviewing it and sharing with their friends. That's always super cool. And shout out to everyone that tags us on stuff on Instagram, like them listening to the show or them singing the theme song in the shower. That was awesome.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Who
dude. That
did
was
that?
super cool.
Who was it?
Let me pull him up real quick because he deserves a shout out for that. That was awesome. Our boy Creative Native.
Oh, fuck yeah,
Fuck
dude.
yeah, dude. It was awesome. It cracked me up. So, hell yeah, that was super cool. Thank you for that.
That's awesome, man. Hopefully he's not Native American because we cracked a lot of jokes.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, our bad, man.
Hey, at
That
least
was
we
on
don't litter.
Instagram?
Yes. And Never mind. This is going to be dumb. It's going to be another Native American joke, but it was going to be about their pubes. And the punchline is going to be where the red fern grows. That's dumb.
Dude, I almost had a pube opening.
Were you gonna say where the red corn grows?
No. No. Dude, what about that Tim McGraw song? I'm an Indian outlaw. I haven't listened to the lyrics
She's
or
a
like paid
Chippewa,
attention.
she's one of a kind.
But that's got to be a fucking racist song,
Probably.
right? It has to be.
Probably. Yeah, because you brought pubes. My my opening was going to be that I forgot to trim my pubes, so people were calling me Edward Fur Too Long.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, that's not funny enough, so I didn't use it.
Okay, yeah, this is racist as fuck. All my friends call me Bear Claw. The village chieftain is my pawpaw. He gets his orders from my mama. She makes him walk the line. You can find me in my wigwam. I'll be beating on my tom-tom. Pull out the pipe and smoke you some. Hey, and pass it around.
Oh my God! Yes.
Like, why is it even a song? I mean, it's a catchy song, but like, why did he write that?
I don't know. What's Tim McGraw's ethnicity?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Whatever Andy Milonakis is.
Oh, he is. He does have a right to sing that. He's related to Elizabeth Warren, I guess. I don't know. I don't even care. I just halfway through this realized how much I don't give a shit if he's part Native American or not. Like, why am I Googling that?
I don't know. I don't think anybody's Googled Tim McGraw since that Nelly song came out. I fucking hated that song. I hated that song. It got so popular.
Over and over again.
I can't keep picturing you with him. I mean, I like old Tim McGraw, but...
Yeah, dude. Like, Johnny's daddy.
Oh, yeah. Classic, man.
That's a sad one, dude.
It is. It's a good song.
Sometimes I'll put it on at night and I try to crank one out, and the goal is to crank it out before the tears come.
Oh my God! I thought you used the tears as lube.
Well, if it gets to that point, if I ever make it to the part with the pocket watch, then
you had me at pocket.
Oh, fuck.
Isn't there a pocket watch that gets taken in it? I don't remember.
Here's the watch that my grandpa gave me.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Here's the key to my car.
Dude, his friends' names are bullshit, though. Jimmy
my
Johnson.
best friend, Bo.
Take Tommy Thompson.
And my best friend, Bo. I mean, he probably did have a best friend named Bo.
Yeah. And let's be honest, Jimmy Johnson, that's got to be a NASCAR racer. It has to be.
For sure. It definitely is.
Yeah, it is. Okay, very first. Wait, Jimmy Johnson, dude, how did I not think of the football dude first, Toof?
Oh, my God, yes.
He's awesome.
Wait, was Tommy Thompson the fucking, the name of the kid from Pumpkinhead? It was Tommy something.
Let's look that up, dude.
Yeah, I know it's Tommy something.
Tommy from Pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
Thomas Parnell.
Ah, damn it. Oh my
Parnell.
God. Damn, so close to Andrew.
Oh, so close.
Dude, Pumpkinhead's a sweet movie.
So, before we shut this down completely, Toof, Jeremiah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
My son.
I've got some words.
Oh.
Of wisdom, baby.
Oh, man.
Come
I didn't
on
last until
down.
the tears came that time.
So, I've been living with Andrew for about 7 years now.
7 years?
And, 7 long, hard years, you know.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I think I'm moving out finally because I've been hearing these weird sounds come from Andrew's room. And, you know, I walked in one day.
Oh, tell us what you saw, Jeremiah. Don't you spare any of those details.
So, ever since Andrew got fired from his job at the fish market, he's just been like sad at the house, you know, just chilling in his room. And
he's like that one dude from, remember Jack the Ripper suspect, that dude who they thought was like possibly retarded, and he got fired from the fish market for stealing fish for his girlfriend.
Oh my God, so noble. But anyway, so Andrew's been acting weird lately, you know, like, I get it, you lost your job, you're sad. But what I found was much more disturbing. I don't go in Andrew's room. I'm not allowed in there. I don't want to be allowed to be in there. But you know what? I was missing my fucking toenail clippers, and I needed to find them. And I knew he had them in there. So I fucking go in there, dude. Andrew has got a fucking catfish, mouth wide open, with his dick in it, fucking it, saying, "Oh yeah, give me some tilapia." I look him right in the eyes as he turns to me and says, "What are you doing in here, Jeremiah?" And I said, "You know what? You can keep the clippers, because I'm out of here, Andrew." So I left, but not before I stole a picture off the wall. Andrew's favorite picture of him in 7th grade with his Donkey Kong 64 t-shirt on. So I got revenge on Andrew, and I cut a little hole in that picture. And I cut a hole in my coat pocket. So I've been sticking my dick through the coat, through the picture, and coming. So I guess that makes Andrew my pocket pussy.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm not moving out. I'm going to still live with him.
Oh, nice.
That's cool,
Because,
man.
hey, man, when you saw the way he was fucking that fish, it would make you want to do it too.
I'm on a website that just has types of freshwater fish, and just to see if we're better than the cast of Delta Farce, like if our humor is better than theirs, I'm just gonna read types of fish and just gauge your reactions to see if you find it funny or not. Okay. Black crappie.
Hey, Kev, I dare you to read those words backwards. I bet you George W. Bush has.
Yeah, didn't he? Yeah, he enjoyed reading it so much that he didn't leave that classroom on the morning of September 11th.
He's reading that to the kids.
All right. Bloater.
Wait, doesn't it have a first name? Isn't it Kurt?
Kurt
Bloater. Fuck yeah.
Devil's Hole pupfish.
That one's okay.
Okay. Humpback chub.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, I love that one. My nickname in high school.
Razorback sucker.
Wait, a short-nosed sucker?
Yeah.
I didn't know there were non-Jewish fish.
God damn it. Okay, we're done. That's Toof's allowed to say that because he's Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Thank you everyone for listening. Be good.
Stay safe.
Laugh at the dark stuff.
Hashtag Wildman.
Hashtag Delta Farce.
Next, I wish we would have just saved this bit for Patreon, so when they see like, oh, we're paying a monthly fee, what do we get? And it's just us reading types of fish and laughing.
That's all they get.
Hashtag Valentine's Cable Guy.
Oh, yes.
Like that.
Hell yeah. Hashtag Wild Woman.
Oh, shit, man.
Hashtag 5% on RT.
Oh, fuck yeah. What would our podcast get on there, though, honestly?
It'd be bad, dude.
Yeah, it would be fucking bad.
Wait a minute.
The audience score might be all right, but, critic-wise, it'd be pretty bad.
So if we don't like to use the, the ER at the end of thing, people like to use the A.
Yeah.
So are they not our listeners, but our listeners? Hashtag listeners.
All right.
All right.
I don't not like that.
Hashtag thank you, Mark.
That's
Mark.
a good one.
Thanks
Hashtag
for that
T-Bro
review, Mark.
Nutsack.
Oh.
Whoa, never heard that one.
Yeah, it's a new one.
all the perks with the Planet Fitness Black Card for no enrollment fee. That means every time you thought,
I don't have the motivation to work out,
you could bring a friend, or
I really need a massage,
you could get one. And you could work out at any Planet Fitness worldwide.
Ooh, a Planet Fitness.
No enrollment fee and $22.99 a month to get all the perks. Join in club or at planetfitness.com.
Sign up for a Black Card membership and receive 2 tickets to an upcoming Cleveland Cavaliers home game.
Annual membership fee applies. Participating locations only. See club for details.
Hi, welcome to Metro by T-Mobile.
Hi, my dad is in serious need of an upgrade.
Yeah, my phone's a fossil.
He needs a new phone and a new network stat.
Well, when he switches to Metro, he can get an amazing iPhone 7 with HD Retina display for just $99.99 after ID validation.
Wow, $99.99?
Bye-bye, Fossil.
Requires porting of eligible number not currently active on T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. With validation of ID. An independent database limit 4 per account/household. 32 gigabyte model only. See store for details and terms and conditions.